In 1706, Anne Putnam Jr., one of the primary accusers, stood trembling before her congregation to publicly repent, attributing her false testimony to delusion by Satan. For most participants, however, the damage inflicted defied language's capacity to express remorse. Among the court officials who had orchestrated the judicial catastrophe, Judge Samuel Sewall distinguished himself through extraordinary moral courage. In an unprecedented act of public contrition, he rose during a 1697 church service while a minister read aloud his confession of grievous error and plea for divine forgiveness. This remarkable moment of accountability stood in stark contrast to a community where most preferred to bury memory alongside victims. The ghosts of Salem's past refused to rest quietly. Those who had lost loved ones to the gallows now sought justice of their own, not vengeance, but recognition. Year after year, petitions arrived at the Massachusetts government's doorstep. Heartfelt pleas from families seeking official pardons, return of confiscated property, and public acknowledgement of their relatives' innocence. The wheels of restitution turned slowly, grinding against the resistance of shame and denial. Finally, in 1711, the colony passed legislation that restored the good names of many victims and offered modest financial compensation to their heirs. Yet even this belated justice was incomplete. The families of Giles, Corey, and John Proctor, among others, found themselves excluded from this first wave of redemption. Salem village itself could not bear the weight of its infamy. In time, it shed its tainted name like a snake's skin, rebranding itself as Danvers in a futile attempt to escape its past. Gallows Hill, that blood-soaked ground where 19 innocent souls had been wrenched from life, remained unmarked, as if erasing the physical reminder might somehow erase the deed itself. But such historical amnesia proved impossible. The memory of Salem's madness lingered in the hushed tones of sermons, in the folklore whispered on winter nights, as in the uncomfortable silences that still fell between families whose ancestors had stood on opposite sides of the accusation line.